Why do we depict so many of our gods and characters from Itihasa as light skinned when they were clearly mentioned as dark skinned? Krishna, Arjuna, Draupadi, etc. Do you think that if Hindu artwork depicted various skin tones found throughout India accurately, it would help combat the Aryan Dravidian bullshit? Yeah, so this so there does seem to be this obsession with fairer skin in India. Uh, in contemporary artwork, there is a certain bias towards people who have fairer skin, and there are depictions of older ancient people also in this kind of manner. Our gods, the dark skinned gods, are now depicted as blue, whether it is Lord Krishna or Lord, I don't know about if Lord Rama was dark skinned or not, we don't know about that, but he is also depicted with this blue shade of skin, and so is Lord Shiva. Now the thing is this, it's not always been like that. So let me give you an example. A picture speaks a thousand words. So this here is a painting from the Ajanta caves. I think it's in Maharashtra, isn't it? The Ajanta caves. Now take a look at this. This is clearly a beautiful, lovely lady from our ancient past, one of our ancestors. She has dark skin, and this is portrayed as the ideal of beauty, right? So there was nothing against dark skin in ancient India before the various invasions and occupation of India. So there you go. That's one example. Here's another one. This again is a person, very graceful, aesthetic looking person with significantly dark skin. Here you have a number of ladies who all have dark skin. Some are playing instruments. One seems to be a royalty person or whatever. So they all have dark skin, and there was nothing against dark skin in those days. Here you see Lord Buddha himself depicted as having significantly dark skin. Now we know that the Lord Buddha was from northern India, so one would imagine that he would have lighter colored skin, and yet in southern India, in Maharashtra, the Ajanta case, he is depicted as having dark skin. So it is very clear from these examples. There are thousands more examples. I've just given you a few. So it's very clear from these examples that there was no bias in ancient India about dark skin, right? There was no bias against dark skin. Uh, there was no obsession with fair skin in ancient India. All skin colors were equally well accepted. They were all taken as pleasing and aesthetic. So it is this past 1000 years of India's history, this period of foreign occupation, subjugation, colonization, that has made that has changed India's the perception of the people of India into regarding people with lighter skin as superior. Because earlier it was the Turks who mostly have lighter skin than Indians on average, and then you had these Europeans who have lighter skin again than Indians. So these guys won, Indians lost, and therefore we started looking at them as being superior to us. And what was the common factor? Lighter skin. So this is a very recent phenomenon. India's history is maybe 10,000 or more years old. This is something that happened in the past 1,000 years, in the past millennium of humiliation. So it is all about deconditioning ourselves from this nonsense. It is about decolonizing our minds, getting rid of this slave mentality that permeates so many Indian minds. All skin colors are equally beautiful. That is what we have to start understanding again.